All right, we're live. What is up, guys? Welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Oh, man, it's going to be a fun night tonight. I'm talking to Santana, a.k.a. Distorted.
What's up, y'all?
And one eye. And, man, your cards are awesome.
Thank you so much. That means
all of your art is. So cool.
Thank you.
So glad to have you on. Guys, we're very excited about this because we actually got to launch together, and both of our cards are live on Topps right now until midday tomorrow. And so I think it's awesome.
Tomorrow midday it ends? Damn.
I think so. I could take a look. I think it's like early afternoon. Let's see here. Yeah, it says it has 15 hours now. 15 and a half hours. So how's it been for you so far? I mean, I think I want to cover a lot. I know. I want to talk about the top
stuff. When it comes to this,
that's great. That's good. I want to talk about the top stuff, but maybe we should start by, just telling a little bit of your origin story to led you up to the Topps project, I guess.
My art is crazy as hell, I guess. I've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm like, they call me the OG, and it makes me mad when they call me that because it makes me feel old.
Yeah.
But I've been doing art for I think it's about over 10 years now. So
yep.
I feel like everything happens at the right time when it's meant to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I did a couple projects that kind of led me to this in sports.
Mm-hmm.
I did something with Foot Locker.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, me and sports, we're super aligned.
Yeah.
I got this project with Sixers, and then
it's awesome.
Somehow Topps came on my lap, and I was like,
it was like, did you do the 76ers had a group art show last year? I guess now it was 2 years or a little over a year ago.
Why so fast?
A year and a half ago at the Fittler Club.
Yeah,
there was a lot of art. There was 200 artists, and actually King Saladin is one of the other artists with Topps Project. That's where I first met him, and but yeah, that would be cool if your stuff was in that show too.
It was
sick.
It was.
I'm gonna go back and watch.
I think I don't promote it as much as I should. That piece sold, so
tight.
I own it, but I guess when we get off of here, I'll retweet it so people can see. But that's one of my favorite pieces.
Yeah. So you can within this the video dashboard I think it's on your right hand side. You can see comments. So you could also see what people.
Oh wow! Okay, I didn't know that. I'm like, oh shit! Hi guys.
And then you can comment too if you want to put stuff.
Oh, all right, cool. All right, so I just click on it and I can comment.
Yeah. So down it should say post a comment, and then Tess, as soon as she comments the first time, will you make her an admin? That way she'll be able to post links.
Okay. I don't know how to do that, but we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah. So if you just comment,
I have to have an account though, because it says log in and sign up free, or can I just
Oh, do you have a YouTube account or not?
No.
Oh.
I do have a YouTube, but I don't have access to it. I forget my passwords. I'm not good with passwords. So.
But you can see other people's comments.
I can see all the comments here.
Great.
I don't think I'm logged in. So
okay, no worries.
Sorry.
If there's any links you want to share, you can text them to me or whatever, and I can copy and paste them in.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
But yeah, that's awesome. So we were in that same. Did you go to the actual show, to the opening?
No, I lived in LA at the time.
Oh.
So yeah, I was unable to make it. I was with my son, so I couldn't make that show. But cool. I was just honored to be a part of it, honestly.
Of course. Yeah, it was fun. That was a really good time. So that Foot Locker, I saw some stuff with Reebok.
Yeah, amazing.
That's some big heavy hitter clients,
right?
What was the first thing that that first big one, right, that happened that you're like, oh, it's about to change?
Honestly, it was with Champ Sports.
Okay.
That's when I knew.
Yeah.
When I did this for Art Basel, I don't know if I said that right. Art Basel, I did this show with DJ Khaled at his, he has his own Champ store. in Miami.
Yeah, in South
So
Beach.
like, yeah, he had his little art show there, and I had the artwork there, and like, so you could like walk through the store. He posted it on his story and everything. I think it was his Snapchat or something at the time.
He's huge on Snapchat.
Yeah. So that's when I knew. I was like, oh shit. He took a picture with it too. I have to talk about this shit more often, but can I curse?
Yes. You can do it. You can do whatever you want.
I was like,
there are some kids that watch, so I usually try to not.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You know, it doesn't. It's all good. Don't censor yourself.
All right, cool. So I got like super gassed after that. I was like, dude, DJ Khaled is huge. So I was like, man, fuck. I made it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was thinking in my head. And then I had that Nike, you know, I worked with Nike too. And I worked with Adidas. And everything just kept.
That's crazy. And so when was that Champ store?
Oh, that was back in 2000 and had to be at least 2016, 2017, around that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's dope. I love to hear it. And then Topps reached out to you. So did Topps go through, like, it sounds like you have a management company?
I have a team. I'm not, I'm an artist. I'm not too into all that pitching and all that other stuff. Somehow the universe made it happen, but to be honest, I'm like, not that I'm like, I don't know what I am, but I never thought that I would get something with Topps. Like that wasn't even like in my brain, but
yeah. Did you follow baseball at all, like growing up?
Yeah, I'm Dominican, so
it's really big there.
Part of our culture.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the same time, though, like baseball cards and baseball, this is a whole new world for me. It's a whole new market. At the same time, I have to be honest. Yeah. I'm loving it though. You guys are crazy as fuck.
All right. Are you thinking about? And I know people are going to ask this if they haven't been already. Going to be signing copies of your cards and selling signed versions?
Yes, actually, we are going to be doing that in April.
In what? In April?
Yes.
Great. Okay, cool.
That answers everything, because I've had so many people like blow me up about that. I'm like, dude, I don't know what to say, but this is the perfect platform to say that. But definitely in April. Then I'll give you more details regarding that.
Yeah, I think that gives you time to really be ready to and have a bunch of the cards in hand. I had some crazy. It was a roller coaster last year with the first Topps project I did. I was really early selling autographs, and navigating that over the last year has been challenging, but also really fun. I mean, it's a huge part of my business. From a revenue standpoint, you can make just as much money from autographs as you can from royalties, and maybe more.
I just got put on game about that. With other people that are on a project with us, been like texting me, and we've been talking about it. And I'm like, bro, what the?
Yeah, no. And so
I haven't been so impulsive. I don't mean to cut you off, but like I just like to learn. I'm a big on learning, and I'm learning from all this. So
that's awesome. Well, I like to help. I also like to learn, but I really like. I helped a handful of artists last year, and now some of the new artists. Just guiding them a little bit through, like making sure you guys don't make some of the mistakes that I made. So I'm happy to like continue that conversation offline before your launch if you want. If you want input, if not, it's fine.
A lot, honestly.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that, but I appreciate it.
Yeah. No, I mean it's helpful, and it's great, and I think you will crush it. You look at like the other thing that people are going to be asking you about is companion cards. Are people beating down your door for them yet?
I said, I'm not sure yet, but I am going to do them.
Great. I love it. I think that like it's such a perfect thing for like you and your art style. It's going to go really well. And it like also, with you incorporating the food into your cards, which I definitely want to get into, I think that makes a really fun companion element, because then you can really go hard on the food. If you want, you can really lean into that if you want. So that's cool, because like you can't put the player in. Well, You probably can because you're drawing it just from your own imagination.
Yeah.
I couldn't like use a photograph and then make a companion card. But yeah, you would kill it with companion cards.
Thank you so much. That means a lot coming from you, honestly.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I mean it's dope. Your art's sick. Talk us through like how you make them. Like I randomly saw on Instagram a post about saying like drew this on my iPad with my finger, and you got your nails on.
Process is crazy.
Like,
you know what I did in LA recently? I can't have long nails. I actually like have to break my nails. Sorry, I didn't mean to stick up my middle finger.
Okay.
I have to break them because I can't work like that. That's just something that I've been doing for years. I don't know. It sounds kind of easy, but like I did buy an Apple Pencil. I hated it. I was like,
really?
Like, nah.
Okay.
I did that like recently, like maybe like 2 months ago.
Wow.
Funny.
I have an iPad and a pencil. I want to start teaching myself how to do digital stuff. Everything I do is like paint.
Digital is a wave. We're about to take over the world. I've been saw this vision like a long time ago.
I liked it. I like it. And I think you're right. Speaking of digital, another thing I'd be curious to chat with you about is NFTs. Are you familiar?
I'm a big person on research. You know, like I have to, before I get into something, I need to know the basics. I'm not just going to dive in and just do it just because I want to make quick money. No, I need to know what the hell I'm doing. So I'm definitely going to get into that because I'm still learning.
Great. Yeah. I mean, I'm the same way. I want to learn, but I'm the type of person that learns by trial and error and doing things wrong a bunch of times until I figure out how to do it right. And so I've been diving headfirst into the NFT space and just trying to soak up as much knowledge as I can and learn. There's amazing, amazing potential of how it's going to like change the game of collectibles and art and how it's like, has provenance and tracked. It's really going to be amazing. And so in that sense, like as you're on your mission to learn as much as you can, I'm happy to help.
Yes, let's get into it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you.
Go. Dominican Republic, right, guys? So the lights here, the electricity is mad weird. Sometimes it'll flicker like in and out. So just letting you guys know.
Yeah. And are you in the DR permanently now, or just visiting?
With my family. You know, my dad lives here and my sister, so we're all just chilling. And I can work from anywhere, so I have no rush to go. But yeah, the NFTs are coming soon. Once I know what the fuck I'm doing, because
oh my god, I mean, I have full confidence, like your stuff, especially like with the animations. Oh, and that's another thing. I saw like the MF Doom. That was so cool.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, that was rad. So yeah, when I was watching that, I was just thinking like she's gonna kill it with the NFTs. As soon as you're ready, I'm happy to help like make that happen. But yeah, definitely do your research, feel comfortable first. But,
yeah, definitely. Because like, what the hell? Like the 3 letters NFT is like, what the?
Yeah, I know.
And everybody says it so loosely, like NFT. I'm like, bro, what's the NFT? Like, what are you talking about?
I know. And there's all this new lingo now with that space, but it's cool. Eric, I see your question. I'm not ignoring you. Eric's asking
everybody. I'm sorry, guys. I can't respond to you because I don't have an account.
Yeah, it's okay. He's asking when your one soda will be released. And when I talked to when we talked right before this started, I asked, what's the one, if there's anything that we can't talk about? And she said the player list, that's going to be a secret. So sorry, Eric, I'm not ignoring you.
Sorry.
You're going to have to wait and see.
All the players that I'm doing are based on my culture, which is Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
And Philadelphia, because that's where I'm from. So you can kind of think between that space, and use your imagination.
Yeah. Yeah. And talk to us about the food.
The food thing. All right. So that's a big part of my culture. Moms love cooking for their children, especially their sons. Like my brother's here. My mom makes sure that she makes sure that he has breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And she'll cook everything and make sure that for him. I even cook breakfast sometimes for him too, but that's just a big part of us. That's just how we are.
Yeah.
But we love eating too.
Yeah.
I've been over here just eating.
Yeah.
3 meals a day. Usually I don't eat 3 meals a day because, as an artist, we don't even think to eat. We order fast food and keep it moving. But I've been having home cooked food for like 2 weeks, and I swear I gained like 100 pounds. So
And is when you go back home, is that home base in LA now?
In Philadelphia.
Oh, you're back in Philly.
Yeah, I'm back in Philly.
Oh, cool. So you're not that far.
No, where are you located? In New York City, right?
Yeah, I'm in Brooklyn. That's awesome. I definitely I would love to have you over to the studio sometime. It's fun, like exploring, learning from other artists, collaborating is like.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. Let's see here. We got Justin says that's badass. I love that you care so much about the list. He's a big fan of that. So this guy, Dustin, actually is a sports photographer, and he shoots a lot of photos that end up as baseball cards. And one of my upcoming cards, I'm using a photograph that he took. And so that was kind of fun to collaborate in that way.
I'm looking through the comments right now.
Yeah, well, we got a lot. Just people just guessing on all your players that you're going to do. So,
Krista, you're awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, it's so great.
You're giving. Who inspired your art now, and when you were young, did you have a teacher inspire you?
That's a great question.
I used to be I came from a big family, so it's like 8 of us all together. So I used to be in my own world a lot, and I was kind of not the black sheep, but the one that was just kind of weird. So I would always sit in my room and just draw pictures, just make my own art, put it on the walls. You know what really gassed me up one time? It was in 5th grade. I had a teacher, I forgot her name, it was an art teacher. She gassed me up. She was like, "Oh, you have the artist finger." Because when I draw, I'm trying to find the camera. Mm-hmm. My pinky's always up. Mm-hmm. I can't help it. It's just something that I just always grew up doing.
Yeah.
You have the artist finger. You're going to be an artist. And I was like, yes, I'm going to be an artist.
Oh, I love that.
It never left my head ever since then.
Oh, that's so great.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. And then, we see the eye in a ton of your stuff. The single big eye. When did that come to be? And because I see I've scrolled pretty deep and that's your thing, or mm-hmm. One of your things. Yeah.
When I convinced I just graduated college, and I had a boyfriend at the time, and I used to help him design clothes for mm-hmm. him. And I was in Philly. I was kind of lost a little bit, just graduating college. College, we just party. We don't think about the future. We're just mm-hmm. in the moment. So I came up with something. I was thinking, because I'm not dumb. I'm actually a little bit smart, not to gas myself up. But I was just what can I brand myself with that can always stick with me? And for some reason, I was just obsessed with eyeballs. So I was fucking eyeball. Yeah. One eye. This is it. It was I felt I heard the heavens and the clouds opening up with that design. I was this is it.
Yeah.
But since then, I was I'm going to keep doing this over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
But it worked out. That's kind of OCD too, because I am kind of OCD a little bit.
No, it worked out well. I love it. I think that it's awesome, and it's immediately recognizable as your stuff.
Yeah.
And it makes a lot of the illustrations just are so much fun when they just have that big old eye, and it's it is your eye to it.
Yeah. I got the shit tatted on my neck.
I know. And I saw you just got a pretty sick Pokemon tattoo, didn't you?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, did you design it?
Yeah, I designed that piece.
That's just as that's sick.
Yeah, it is.
I also love the Pikachu.
I kind of want that tattoo too. I do have Chucky though. Wait, what arm is it? Right. Oh wait, I'm trying to work with this camera. There goes Chucky.
Oh yeah. Oh, Chucky from Rugrats.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Man, I love Rugrats.
Me too.
Yeah. That's dope. Are you doing this year? Obviously, the Tops project is an ongoing thing. It goes all year, and that's such a great thing for an artist. We have revenue all year long.
Amazing. It's the best thing that can happen.
It's a beautiful thing. Are you doing other projects simultaneously, or working on anything?
Not.
Stuff?
I mean, I've signed. Yes, I am working on a lot of projects. Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't really want to talk about that much,
Okay.
but I am doing something with Polaroid.
Oh, sick. That's
we'll
dope.
get into that later, but that's not to, you know how the projects are. Like, we heard about Tops like how long ago, and then like now it's happening. So that's like later on.
Yeah.
Definitely doing some more stuff with Network. I'm dropping some merchandise with them. I think in like maybe the next week or two. So I'm excited about that one.
Yeah. Do you do stuff like? I mean, I know you did like the Foot Locker stuff, but like, are you a sneakerhead? Are you like in that culture? It seems like,
Wait, my hair. Yeah, this is Nike with Sakai. I love this shit.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean that's sick. Yeah, you know who I'm really excited about? That's kind of from the sneaker head community is Jeff Staple. You know Jeff Staple? He did the dunks with a pigeon on it. The pigeon.
Him.
He's super dope. And he's in the Tops. He's in this project with us, which is cool. I haven't gotten to connect with him.
It was just a long list, and I noticed, like, I know some of those people on the list, but I was like, this list is long as, I mean, no shade, it was long. So, and I was overwhelmed because I'm like, dude, I'm up here with all these people who are already like established, and I'm just getting started. Kind of got me up a little bit.
I think you're above the fold on the the list.
It was exciting. When I seen the list, I was like, yeah, this is fucking fire, yo.
Yeah, that's awesome. How did how about the name Distorted? How did you come up with that?
That was after, my first name was Destructive Tendencies.
Okay.
And everything that I do is based on my personality.
Okay.
So, when did I come up with this name? I came up with it in 2000, and I believe it was 12. And I was like, man, Destructive Tendencies kind of rubs me the wrong way. And I was like, Distorted, because you're all over the place. It was like, so Distorted is your name, and I stuck with it ever since then.
That's dope. And put the extra D on there.
Yeah, just make it stand out.
Make it your own. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, that's rad. I think you've done an awesome job building your brand, and I'm so excited to see the rest of the cards. Really excited to see like what you do with autographs and companions. I think you will crush.
I'm excited too. This is all so fun for me. Like the fact that I've been on your channel talking to you is like I made it. Have you gotten your first cards in hand yet? I've been in DR for almost a week now. So as soon as I get home, signing.
Yeah. And even I got to be honest, like when I first held the first one that I got from Tops, it's like special. It's cool.
I can't wait. I'm like this, like a kid at a candy store. I'm like, dude.
How many did you order? I hope you ordered a good amount of them.
Yes. Hell yeah. We're not sleeping on that. No way.
Yeah. Because you only get one chance to buy them, and then we get a sick discount. So that's good on our own cards. Yeah, that's good. Because I made that mistake. I didn't buy enough cards early, and now then I had to go and buy them on eBay, and I was spending 150, 200.
Right. So it's like I'm learning from you guys though, honestly, because like I was talking to somebody else that was on the list with us, and he's like, dude, how many you gonna buy? I was like, give me 20. He's like, no, buy more than that. And I was like, okay.
Good. Yeah, I bought 300 of my first card.
300. You're doing it big.
Oh man, I mean, last year, like there were cards where I bought 1,500.
Okay,
it was a lot.
My numbers up a little bit.
But I will tell you this: I did 300 on my first card, and I think I haven't actually ordered my Acuna card yet. And I think I'm going to order 200 of those. And I think 150 to 200 might be my sweet spot, because like I'm just running out of space, man. I got
ordering from everybody from now on. Just some cards from you, some cards from that I know. Action Bronson's on the list too. I can't wait to see what he puts on there. That's somebody that helped kickstart my career, honestly.
Really?
Nobody knew that. Yeah.
That's cool.
Person. Yeah.
Yeah. Dope. Yeah, for sure. I think I'm getting everyone's cards too. It's last year I collected every card. This year there's too many. I can't do 1,020 or whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah. But every time I see something that makes me smile, I buy it.
You get impulsive, right? That's how I am.
Yeah. And I'm a big fan of a lot of the artists. Gregory Siff, I think is amazing. Ron English, I followed for a long time. Huge.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, he's fire. He's an OG.
A big OG. What?
Yeah.
He's the GOAT.
And speaking of OGs and people in this project, so you've gotten tattooed by Cartoon.
Yes, I did. This
Man.
right here. And then he did, wait, sorry. I'm trying to figure out how to work the camera, bro. Am I slow?
No.
All right.
It's mirrored, it's reversed.
Yeah, that's why. It's like confusing me.
Yeah.
So he did those 2 tattoos.
Sick.
The first one, I did that myself and he fixed it for me.
Cool.
And then he did that other tattoo. So
yeah, and then he gave the tattoo gun away.
We're stoked when he was tattooing. I was like, y'all will never forget this moment.
Yeah, how did that happen? Because I feel like, it's not like any old person can just walk in and get tattooed
by him, right?
Yeah.
So I got invited to, it was a Netflix premiere event for, I forgot the show. It was some new series that they had, and he had he was tattooing, but he had a certain list of people that he was going to tattoo, and I guess I was like the star appearance. So he ended up just tattooing me the whole time, and nobody was going to get tattooed. Wow. I felt so bad. I was like, bro, but the way it's set up, it was set up for me to get a tattoo. So
yeah, that's sick. That's really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, man, I would love to get a tattoo from him someday.
Right? So I can never forget. Nobody even knows the backstory behind my tattoos. I guess I gotta talk about it more, but
you should.
Cartoon definitely tatted me up.
Yeah. What's your favorite tattoo?
My favorite tattoo is my logo on my knees. Honestly, it's this one right here.
Yeah, that was sick.
So
it's an eyeball. Is it like a bow? It's
like tears and a flower. It's like 3
flowers. Oh, that's like flower petals.
Yeah. It's 3 of them. Notice how one is open and then the other 2 are
closed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. Did that hurt?
Yes. It hurt too much. I had to do it over 2 sessions.
Yeah. Is that the
worst pain I ever felt in my life?
So that one's the word. That one has hurt the most out of anything you got.
It was scary because he was all along.
Yeah.
Well, you could just feel everything right here, and he was like, "You move, I'm gonna hit an artery," and I'm just like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna die."
Yeah. I have a couple tattoos, nothing quite that intense, but surprisingly, I have one across my chest. It says "Stay focused" backwards, so I can read it in the mirror. The F is right on my sternum, and when that one was getting when the needle was doing that, I thought I might have a heart attack. My whole chest was just going ooh, that was kind of nuts. So I can't imagine man, on your neck would be brutal. But
doing it with alcohol, I thought that I needed a drink, right? So I was like, dude, I'm gonna just get a little bit shit faced and then go get tatted. A bad idea. I was panicking. I could feel it even more. I was like, what am I even doing right now? I was gonna give up mid tattoo, but that sounds kind of pussy. I was like, just
Well, so the last tattoo that I got is this one, and it's
I love that one. I love the one right here that you have.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I like that. And then I got that one.
Very cool.
Wave, heartbeat.
That's fire.
And then a couple on my back and chest. But this one, it only took him 10 minutes, and it was. He didn't do a good job. This is less than a year old, and it's super faded.
They always fade. They fade really fast.
Yeah, that hurts so bad.
It's not
10 minutes, and I thought I was when I stood up, I had to sit back down. I'm like, I'm gonna pass out. It was insane. And it was it got bad really fast. At first I'm like, okay, this is cool, and I was filming it too. And I was like, this is easy, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna die.
There's literally no meat there. It's all bone.
I know.
Think about
it. Nerves and stuff. It just, that's brutal. And this one, on your, you have any there? Yeah, actually similar.
Yeah, that one. I did this one myself, actually.
Oh yeah, that's what you said.
I on some crazy shit, and I was like, I'm gonna learn how to do tattoos, and I was like, it looked like a big ass scab when I first did it. I was like, oh shit, I might have gave myself an infection.
Yeah.
And then I went to Mr. Cartoon and he was like, yeah, I think we need to fix this one. I was like, yeah, I think we do too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, this one was weird because of these tendons, like my finger, this like with the needle, kind of weird.
That's how I knew I was crazy. I was like,
Yeah.
you're crazy as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. It's just so addicting. You know, you got it for. I got my first one, and I thought I actually got it with my sister, who's also I think watching. And we had, like family initials on our sides.
That's awesome.
And yeah, and then like as soon as we got one, we both were like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, you know.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's dope. Let's see here. Oh, people are telling their own tattoo stories. Nice. Oh yeah, the Mets tribute to your dad, Tim. I've seen that. His tattoos are on the upper arm.
What's my octopus?
Yeah.
That's one of mine.
Did you draw it? So do you draw your tattoos mostly?
Mostly, yes. But this one was done by a very talented artist in Philly. I love him. This is probably one of my favorite tattoos besides this one.
Yeah. Nice.
And then I got like a jellyfish with a spinal cord. This is one of my designs.
Ooh, that's sick.
Thank you.
That's cool. Do you do commission work?
Yes, I do. I just haven't been, when I do a project with Tops, I'm like super focused on this project.
Of course.
But I do commission work. I've done it in the past.
Yeah.
If you're talking right.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people
there are super fans that would, when they see your cards, they're going to be like, I need a Mike Trout. And if she doesn't paint Mike Trout, I'm going to pay her to paint it, whatever it costs. That'll happen. If it hasn't already started happening already. And even I would be down. I love your work. When you feel like you want to take on commissions, I'll commission something. I'm all for
it. I love making art anyways,
Yeah. I commissioned a portrait from Ermsey. His work's sick. He is
I have to be honest, I'm not too
So he God, do we have any? All right. You tell them a story really quick, whatever you want. I'm gonna go grab a card. I'm gonna grab a card to show you.
But no meat, no fat, nerves hurt. You guys are hilarious. He visited DR. Yeah, I was like going through my hood because I was riding on ATVs and I seen the kids playing baseball and I was like, this is so beautiful. But I was like deep in like the we call it the campo, so that's like the countryside. But our countryside is like in the mountains, in the middle of nowhere. So I drove my ATV from where I'm at by the beach all the way up through the campo for like 20 minutes. It was fun. I think my name is a great name for an artist. Thank you. Oh, my favorite Japanese animation is Spirited Away. I'm obsessed with Spirited Away and No Face. Oh my god, I got it tatted on my arm. I'm sorry, I'm trying to work this like camera thing, but yeah, he's right there.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I found a few of his cards from last year.
Mm-hmm.
But he does these like really bright.
Oh, those are crazy! I love it. It looks really fun.
Yeah, so he does like these really, really wild things. I just love his style so much. And he does it like that a lot too, like does stuff with the face.
I love it.
And I met him through this project, through last year's project, and I commissioned him to paint a portrait of me. And I would grab that, but it's like I have like tall ceilings and it's hanging really high up.
Those are awesome.
But it's sick. And like I think actually that when you're up for it and ready, I would love to commission something and have that like next to the Ermsey.
Definitely. I'm totally really down. Well. I have to put in work now compared to his. This is crazy.
Yeah, his stuff's really cool. I like it a lot. And honestly, like I would imagine his collectors and your collectors are like they're both drawn to the bright colors and like these like really fun kind of like youthful designs that just I don't know. Like, what's that?
I'm inspired.
Yeah. No, I'm inspired by so many artists in this project. It's so cool. It's so cool to be a part of it. And like,
Right. I wanted to say one card that I really like was the monster face card. It was from, I think his name is Alex.
Alex, yeah, he was on last Friday. So sick.
I fell in love with that card. I was like, what is this?
Yep. I'll tell you what, I saw the next two cards and
it gets crazier.
It is insane. It is insane.
I love it. I seen it and I was blown away. I was like, dude, what?
Mm-hmm.
That gives me inspiration because like I've been like, I don't want to like look like I'm disrespecting people with the artwork. So I've been playing it kind of safe a little bit, but that's the type of shit I like.
Yeah. No, do it.
I love it.
Do it.
I'm just gonna go all out. Fuck it.
Yeah. Absolutely love that. Let's see. Brian asked what players. I don't know what he's asking for which players. Yeah, the Venom Acuna is so sick. Trying to catch up on some comments.
Yeah.
Oh, I just bought that print too. The black.
Yeah, I seen it. I posted a tweet. I didn't want to like blow your spot, but I was like, thank you. I seen it. I was like,
great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, I think like, yeah, I'm excited. I mean, my whole house is like obviously all art, and like I just love getting as many artists as I can up that I enjoy, and it's dope. It's a really nice print. And for those of you guys, I'm gonna put a let's see here. That is under shop here. Here we go.
They said after Baby Yogi. Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, babe, little Yogi Berra was Ron English. That was Ron.
Oh, that was Ron.
Which is crazy because like, I mean, it was hard to like. I would love to know the story behind it because it almost looks like it's like made with like clay and then photographed. And like, I don't know, maybe he did do that.
I want to know too because some people looked at it and was like, "Dude, what is this?"
Yeah, no, it's. But that's like the fun part about this is like seeing all these artists like make people freak out. I think is.
I think someone was so offended by it. She's like, "This is a bad one. I don't like this." I'm like, "What?"
There's people that say that about everything. So yeah. That's awesome. Let's see. Did I post that link? Did it go through? Oh yeah, there I did. Okay, so there's the link if you guys want to see that print. It's super dope. Is there a story behind that artwork?
Oh, I love Spirited Away. That's one of my favorite movies. I love No Face. I don't know. I don't want to mispronounce it. Studio Ghibli. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, No Face. I love him. He's a monster. He's crazy. So I just like got inspired by that piece. That's actually a big piece, like the physical.
Oh, the original
gallery right now. Yeah. It's about as tall as I am, and it took me forever. It took me like a whole month to do that painting. But it's one of my favorites. That's like one of my most prized possessions. Is that one?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for buying that shit.
I'm excited, and it's like the print is like big too, 24 by 36. That's solid, and signed and numbered to 50.
Yeah, the gallery actually is taking care of everything. I signed everything before I left.
Great. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's awesome. Do you typically just launch like one print at a time? Is that strategic, or that just happens to be what's up right now and more stuff to add?
I think everything is strategic. Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, of course.
Everything aligns. So I was actually selling stuff before. I was selling face masks and all types of stuff. And I was like, something hit me one day and I'm like, bro, why am I doing this? I need to be creating art. You know, sometimes when you're an artist, you have to let go of that fear and worry. Mm-hmm. And I had to let go. And that's when I started getting all these projects coming back to back to back to back. And I was like, you got to pick what you want to do. You want to be an artist or you want to do this. You got to figure it out. Mm-hmm. I was like, nah, I want to be a full-time artist. And if I have to go through the mud, then I'm going to go through the mud. That's just but
absolutely. Yeah, no, I agree. I think everything happens for a reason. And it's dope. It's a really cool print too. I'm so excited for it.
Thank you. I'm excited.
So do you have a gallery that you work with?
Yes.
Sounds like
it's Corridor Contemporary. They're like an international gallery, but they just so happen to have one in Philly, which is right downtown. So
Yeah.
like I said, everything happens when it's supposed to happen. That was a major plus for me. I was like,
Yeah.
man, fuck, this is dope. But then
Yeah.
COVID is like, I didn't get to have a grand opening like I wanted to. So hopefully I can redo that.
Yeah.
Future, and then you can come through.
Yeah.
You're right.
Well, I would love to come see it. Yeah, that's dope. I can't wait till like we can go to art shows more often again.
Yes, I missed it so much.
Yeah,
I really do. Like I had to do a pop up, and I could only keep it limited. I think it was like less than 20 people. It was terrible. I was like, what the hell is this? This is supposed to be a grand moment for me, and then COVID fucked everything up.
Yeah, but it got you here, so
right.
Yeah, it's great. Pat D says the story is there's a toy of Yogi Bear sitting on sitting on a log with a tie and holding his hands.
Yeah, some people were not happy about that. I was like, oh my God, this is cutthroat.
I think that like any card that gets people talking is great.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. And also like I'm such a big fan of Ron English. I have a print of his in the kitchen.
That's awesome.
And that one that I got actually was sick. It's like a print on metal. It's also like a signed and numbered edition. It's the classic, just the yellow smiley face with the skull.
Mm-hmm. But I used to have his like little those portable chargers. One of those years ago. I like lost it. I actually went to one of his pop-ups in Philly at UBIC when he had that collab with Vans.
Mm.
So I got to have my own pair. He was there, but I was a little bit too scared to even say anything to him. I was just happy to be there.
Yeah.
But he's definitely
so you had mentioned Art Basel. Did you go? You have a show there?
I've never had anything official with Art Basel, but
that was when you did the champs thing.
Oh yeah, that was like
got it.
Official, my only official event. Usually, I go down there and I just do whatever the hell I want. I find a spot and do a pop up.
Yeah. Were you there in not just the one that just happened, but the year? I guess a little over a year ago.
Yeah, I was. I was at the. Damn, that was a long time ago. I wasn't. I was actually at this event where I had to talk on stage. It was for Forbes. Yeah, it was a Forbes event. So that was nerve-wracking, but
that was my first Art Basel. I had a show at the SLS. And I went down there for a full week and just like had such a blast. And actually the last day is when I got that tattoo.
I can't wait till hopefully they have it again this year because I miss it so much. I usually look forward to that time of year.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Me too. I like, and now like in the card collecting space, there's a similar kind of big convention that everyone goes to every year called the National. And this year it's going to be in Chicago. I think it's in the end of the year. Like you guys in the comments correct me, but I think it was around September or something.
What is that?
It's like the Art Basels of baseball cards.
Oh.
And so like it's gonna be sick.
Really?
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. And I think that people are going to be really excited to meet the artists that have been making these cards that they've been collecting. Cause like the National got canceled last year. And so it's been a long time since all these card collectors can like actually get together in one space. And if some of the artists there, people are just going to freak out.
I want to go.
Yeah. Yeah, you should. I got to check cause I was pretty sure, I think I have a deposit down for a booth cause I was going to do like live painting, but, last time I mentioned that, when it was on a stream, my accountant afterwards was like, I don't know if we paid her if the deposit got paid. So I got to check, but I might have a booth or I might just go there.
I might just go just to check it out. It's my first time. So
yeah,
I'll check it out and then figure out a booth situation like after that, I guess.
Yeah, of course. Let's see, Blake, are they getting any MLB parks this year? I'm not sure if you mean like if they're going to allow people in for games. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think any sports teams are doing that right now. Not even with basketball.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, just catching up on some of these comments. Yeah.
Everybody's talking about the Yogi.
Yeah, that's okay. The Keith Shore card. I love the Keith Shore card. I think that was great. His is out today. Let's see here.
Beauty is in the eye of the shareholder.
Wow, Rangers is at 100% capacity. It's crazy. It is cool. Like my family is now almost all vaccinated, which is great. I'm probably going to be last on the list to get the vaccine, but you know, that's okay. More people to get it, the better.
A little bit scared to hear like talk about that stuff. That stuff gives me anxiety. Like, yeah.
How did it hit the DR?
DR is pretty much like they're still like taking safety precautions. Like the place that I'm in now, our curfew is at during the week. The curfew is at 9 p.m. So everything closes down. The only thing that's open is like the hotels and their restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
The city closes down at 9. And on weekends, I believe it's a little bit later. Like I think it's like 11. But they take it really serious here. They have a curfew.
Yeah.
The clubs are closed. You can't go to any clubs here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, like the whole like city shutting down it impacted me, I feel like, less than almost everybody else because I love to just go to my studio and spend all the time
by myself.
And now, like before, last year, I had a separate studio in Queens and then my apartment in Manhattan. And then I moved into a new spot in Brooklyn where it's like it's all in one spot. So I have like a 2-bedroom office, and then this big ass art studio, which is awesome. Yeah, you got to come.
No, I'm definitely sliding.
Yeah, you got to come through.
You're right there. And I wanted to go to New York. I haven't been to New York in a long time. I think I went over the summer, but it was like weird. Like you can't even. It's just New York shut down with COVID. It's not the same.
Right. No, I get. Yeah, it's totally not like when I go out into the city. I just don't that much. I'm a hermit, and now it's not. That's not weird, which is great. Everyone's doing that.
All of us are like that. We're just kind of we be in our own world. But
yeah. Do you have any other like hobbies that you do outside of art for fun, or is that what you do all the time?
That's what I do all the time. I do different mediums, like all different types of mediums. So that kind of occupies my time. I don't really have the time. I'm not interested in learning something else other than art. Like I don't music. People have tried to like have me do it. I'm like, nah, it's not for me. I love music. But do I want to sit there in a studio or like play with instruments? No, I want to paint.
Yeah. Honestly, like I'm kind of the same in that like I have so much fun painting that I don't really feel like I need to find something else that I need to do. I am excited though. Tomorrow, finally they're doing a soccer league in New York, and so I'm in this soccer league. But I don't really know how that's going to run with COVID stuff. I assume we have to like wear masks while we play, but I don't know. The first game's tomorrow, and I'm excited to like finally like, run around a little bit, and then come back here and just keep painting.
Right. That's what my schedule is for tomorrow too. I'm actually gonna go whale watching tomorrow with my family.
Oh, that's sick. That's cool. I've never done that.
I've never done it either, so I'm gonna figure it out tomorrow. Hopefully,
awesome.
I'm not gonna talk bad about the trip because we're gonna be on a boat. So
no, that's gonna be a blast. How's the weather there now? Like this time of year, because it's been cold in New York.
Yeah, it's like springtime here. It's not hot yet. Now it gets really hot here, but we're like basically on the same type of time. You know how like Miami weather is? I would say Dominican Republic is a little bit similar to Florida weather. It's a lot similar, well, with the on and off rain, and it's very similar.
Yeah, that's awesome. Do you do like large scale? I know you do a lot of different stuff, and I saw like I think the Foot Locker, the basketball hoops, that was kind of like murals. But do you do like any big large scale like mural work? Because I would love to. Yeah.
I've done 2 of them in my career thus far.
Cool.
Yeah, I did. They're both in LA. One of them got taken down though. It was on Fairfax, like right across from Supreme. It was for Extentation. When he passed, they were like trying to like promote his last album, and I had to like paint on like a gated, I don't know what they're called, but it was like metal. I literally had to learn how to paint on that type of surface, and it wasn't flat. It had ridges in it. You know, like those things that people use like on their shops, and then they close it back.
Yeah, like the roll-up doors.
Yeah, that.
Oh, yeah, that's tough. And so you're using spray paint?
Yes, and regular paint. You know, it's like mixed media. So I'm just like, I had to get one of those like little lift things. I had to rent one from a company and drive that shit up Fairfax every morning and go and paint. It was fun.
Yeah.
But scary as fuck. I was like, do not fuck this up. Oh my God. It was right on Fairfax too. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. Yeah, I think that your stuff like really large format would be really fun.
Yeah, it would be.
What about like, did you ever like just go out and like tag?
I used to back in the day. We used to do a lot of crazy, stupid shit. You know, that's really big in Philly. We used to go into like abandoned spaces, and I gotta pull up those pictures. I have so many pictures of me like doing crazy shit.
You should.
But we used to do a lot of wheat pasting. Yeah, that was our thing back then. But I saw it, and I was like, for some reason, digital art, I knew it was going to be the future. I was like, this is digital. Everything digital. I even knew that years ago. And look what's happening now. Like, yeah, it was bound to happen. So I'm glad I made that decision.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I finally, like I said, I finally bought an iPad because I do think that's the future.
It is.
Like, I have had a lot of fun. Like when I sit down and start playing with it, I'll usually draw for an hour or more. Like I'll use it for a while, but it's just rare that I pick it up because I can just pick up a paint can and like I have a lot faster path to like making whatever's in my head into something real.
Yeah.
With a paint can right now.
I do not. I can work with them, but I prefer not to. I have a heavy hand, so it's like when I first like I'm like, oh my God. Even when I was driving my ATV, I like was pushing the pedal too fast. It's like I love it, but I prefer to use acrylic.
Yeah, that's dope. Well, man, I'm excited. Yeah, when you come back, you got to come by the studio. I think I would love to like work, collab. I'm just trying to think anything else. Let's see. Let's get some fan questions. Yeah, Procreate. Is that what you use, the Procreate app?
Honestly, no. I use this app that I've been using for years. It's called Art Studio.
Okay.
Usually when I find a program, I stick to it, and I don't want to learn anything else. Maybe I should, but
yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I feel like being really good at your one thing is good. I mean, you can do what you want to do, so you know, it's not broken. Don't you know, yeah.
I need my fingers.
Dwayne suggests to do a Meek Mill portrait. Let's see. How do you choose your players and food for the cards? I don't know if you can say that. Even maybe just the inspiration.
Well, it's based on, you know, me being Dominican and Philadelphia. Those two things. You guys have to put the pieces of the puzzle together.
Yeah.
I think I'll ruin it if I just tell you guys everything.
For sure. Are there tie-ins? Like, are you choosing food, a specific dish for a specific player, for a reason?
Yeah, there's a story behind each one. You know, basically on their favorite dishes though. Each one has their own favorite thing and that they stick to, or either they have something online that's kind of like maybe a business or something that's, you know, associated to their favorite food. So.
Yeah. It's a great idea. Dwayne says Saladin and Distorted collab. So do you know King Saladin? Because he's a Philly guy too. I'll send you your stuff. That's okay. He's awesome. He was also, that's like I said, I met him at the 76er show that we were all in. And he does some really cool stuff and also does a lot of like giving back to the community in Philly, which is cool. But, you know, I'll link you guys up.
Thank you.
For sure. Let's see here. Big Papi and pizza. Yeah, we see Big Papi a lot. Brian Dawkins portrait, Weapon X commission. I don't know what. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know who that is. Uh-oh. We lost her. I'm sure she'll come back. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, that's a great idea, Dad, when she comes back. The first 2 cards, the player and the food. Yeah, maybe the internet gave out. So I have some kind of cool news for the McCutcheon cards that I'm doing autos of. It is going to be a very limited number. We're going to do. Oh, she just sent me a voice note. Hold on, let me see.
Oh my God, it exited out by accident. Hold on, I'm coming right back.
She's coming back. The Kutch cards. Okay, 1 gold, 3 silver, 22 red, probably, or some color. Here we go.
Sorry.
No worries. Welcome back.
Camera and like my fucking. You know, I got the new iMac. No, the MacBook Pro, and it has like this weird touchscreen thing, and whatever. Here.
All good. All good. Welcome back. Yeah, I was just telling them, and I want to finish the thought. So I'm going to be launching my first autograph for this set, which was the McCutcheon card. And what I'm really excited about is I'm getting them JSA certified. And so what that means is there's companies that like will verify if like the signature is authentic. And oftentimes they will like watch the party like sign them. And then that gets like a special, it's called a witnessed signature authentication. And so now it's a new thing that I've never done with any previous cards, but now these cards will have like the certified certificate basically that goes with the card, which is cool. So like collector, the collectors usually appreciate that kind of thing.
I didn't hear about. There's a long process, I think, to like even sign in the cards, though, isn't there?
It is a long process. Yes, it's I would recommend either like starting small, or having someone kind of dedicated that's going to help you run that, because you should spend as much time as you can, painting and drawing. Oh, I can't hear you. Oh,
can you hear me?
Now I can.
Okay. Can you hear me clear?
It's kind of cutting in and out now.
Yeah. Can I come back?
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
Back.
Okay. Beautiful piece on the table behind Distorted. Yeah, I'll ask her about that too. Yeah, so the JSA thing is big, and I'm going to meet with them on Monday and do a signing. And at that time, I'm also going to sign the remainder of my 1951 gold cards, which are the 1-of-1s. And I'm going to get those JSA certified too. I have to cost money to get each card certified. So I'm just going to start with those. I'm going to see how those go. And then probably moving forward, I'll do JSA on everything, which also just means that I probably won't launch cards as often because I'll have to wait and get them JSA certified first. But definitely it should be a really cool thing. I've also talked to Beckett about certifying my autograph so they can grade it. And that is a process that I'm working on. I have to send them some more autograph samples. Here we go.
Sorry about
All right.
We're back.
Okay.
Hear me clearly now?
Looks good. Sounds good.
Yeah, my iPhone's fucked up big time.
No worries. Okay, so we had a couple questions while you were gone. Somebody was commenting on a piece of art you had on a table behind you. I think it was over.
Oh, this thing right here?
Probably. What is it?
Mine's, it's like a horse or something. It's cool, isn't it? It's
super sick. Did you make that?
No, I wish I did.
Yeah.
I'm staying in like this. It's a really nice space. It's a penthouse, but they have art everywhere in here. Actually, even in the kitchen, it's like really nice.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Holy shit!
Don't drop it. And
You
then one of the other questions actually from my dad. I got the whole family on here.
Oh, that's awesome. Hi, guys.
Which is really cool. He was curious on the food player stories for the first 2 cards that you've released.
Oh, the first 2 were Pedro and Pujos. Is based on their favorite foods, which is from my Dominican culture. I researched all that stuff. And Pujos' mom likes to cook. I think she has piano or something.
What was the food? Pedro was chicken?
Yeah, chicken and rice. It's fried chicken and rice and beef. And then Pujos was I forget. It was a chicken recipe.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the video, but there's like it shows you everything, like the whole recipe is on there, literally on there.
Yeah,
but that's a handle is called Pujos Kitchen.
Okay.
So yeah, his mom is just like my mom, so I resonate with that because they like to cook for their kids. Yeah. My mom never really made me cook like that. She just always she just likes to cook.
Yeah,
kind of spoiled in that sense.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Yeah. And then you made Pujol's like kind of a cyborg, right? He's got these like metal arms.
The machine arms, yo. It has so much. I kind of played it safe with Pedro because it was my first card.
Yeah.
Like, all right, this is an OG. He an icon. Like people look up to him. I don't want to disrespect him. I'm play it safe. I'm still gonna give him the gargoyle big eyeball thing, but with that one, you can see I'm starting to open myself up a little bit. I got comfortable. I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
He's gonna look like a fucking machine, like a robot.
Yeah.
I took so much time doing that, and I had so much fun making that piece. Machine. That shit was fire. But yeah, I'm glad you guys took it.
Yeah, it's so dope. It's super dope.
Thank you.
And that's the one that I saw the picture of to be like, yeah, I just drew this all with my finger. That's
and I even put the food in his stomach, and I was like, man, I hope nobody's offended by this. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And I just did it anyways. It was thanks to shout out to my team mate and my manager Dan for helping me do that, because I was gonna play it safe a little bit, but
I like it. Let it out. I'm excited to see and that's a fun thing too. It happened last year with the artists, and I'm sure we're going to see it happen this year. Is like as the artists move through their 20 card set, their art kind of evolves. It gets inspired by the other artists. When I see dope stuff, I'm always like, okay, I really got to bring it on my next card because like that one's dope.
Right. That's how I felt about the Alex's card.
Yeah, exactly.
I love everybody's artwork, but that one right there, it was like, boom. I was like, all right, now it's time to just do whatever. Who cares? And then I think Ron English's card, the bear thing, and I was like, yeah, I could definitely just do whatever.
Yeah. How many have you finished so far?
I did 3 cards so far that I designed. I'm currently on my 4th one.
Cool. Yeah, I'm same. I actually, I meant to already get that to them, but I'll do it in the next couple of days.
I don't know. Art takes time. I hate rushing into stuff. Like I like the pressure, but I'm feeling like tonight I'm definitely going to get in my bag and make a little bit of artwork.
Yeah.
Ready
to do you ever live stream, like make the process of making it?
You know what? This whole process is so sacred to me that I don't really like doing that. I think the last time that I had someone like a company come and watch me was with Champs. I did like that whole time lapse thing, but I really think I should do it and just get out of it.
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, if it's not comfortable, you don't have to, but I do think I think fans would really enjoy it. And it could either be live or you could just record yourself and then like make that a time lapse and share that.
Hi. I'll do it. Fuck it. I'll do it.
I don't know. I think people would like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. When do you know when you're coming back, or is it kind of open ended?
I've been here for 2 weeks. My mom, I'm doing this mostly for my mom. Like, she's from here. Her whole family's here. And my dad's here. And my sister's here. So, it's really up in the air.
Yeah.
I just got to keep up with my schedule with Tops and make sure. And as long as that's up to date, then I can stay here another 2 weeks. That's what my mom wants to do. And whatever my mom wants, my earring's coming off. Whatever my mom wants, she gets, you know?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm going to talk to her, have that talk with her tomorrow morning, actually, and see what are we going to do? Because we're supposed to leave next week, actually, the 23rd.
Got it. That's cool. Yeah, people say they really liked your time lapse for Pujols.
Thank you.
Lauren Taylor, so she's another artist in this project. She does really good time lapses. Clint said she's got.
I need help with that, guys. I do. I do. Like, I can't. I don't know. When I had that thing with Champs, it was a guy, like, literally he had his old camera set up like on top of me, and he got a good shot. It was amazing. And the way that he put everything together. Like, I'm good at things, but when it comes to videos and stuff, I feel like you should just get a videographer and then they handle that and not worry about the art, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm all for that. And that's coming from, like, I love my gadgets and I love doing videos myself, but I still know that, like, my time is better spent painting oftentimes.
Right.
Like, you know, I'll set up the cameras and I'll film stuff, but now I have some editors that help me out, and I'll just send them everything and they send me back something ready for the gram.
It's so clutch, right? Because you don't have to worry about it. Like, I hate the whole process of editing and all that photography stuff. No shade, but that's just not for me.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Everyone's got their thing. Procreate. So Dan, she's not on Procreate. She's using a different art studio app that she's been using for a while.
Yeah. I mean, I think I've done screen recordings for Foot Locker, so I'll probably do that. But I feel like you'll get more of, like, what I'm doing if you can physically see me doing it. You know, my finger on the, you know, like, it just makes more sense to do it that way.
Yeah. So you kind of need both.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah.
I need to hire a videographer.
I know. Or just get a tripod, maybe, and a camera behind it.
That too.
A phone or whatever. That's dope. Well, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us tonight. This has been amazing.
Fun.
Yeah, I'm hyped. I think I can't wait to see as you continue to get wild. Like, I highly encourage you to get as wild as you can. It's going to be so much fun to see. And I'll send you some follow-up info about autographs, NFT stuff if you want.
Please.
And then, yeah, whenever you're back in the area, I'd love to come see your show in Philly, and, you know, anytime you're in New York, come on through.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. This conversation was really fun.
Yeah,
I learned a lot of stuff. You're awesome.
Yeah, you're awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay awesome.
Bye.